He jumped off a plane into the freezing night sky and was never found. No body, no confession, no identity. This is the story of the only unsolved skyjacking in American history. The story of a man who called himself D.B. Cooper. November 24, 1971. The day before Thanksgiving, a quiet, well-dressed man walked into an airport in Portland, Oregon. He wore a black suit and a thin black tie. He was calm, polite, ordinary. He purchased a one-way ticket to Seattle. No one noticed anything unusual. He boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305, a Boeing 727 carrying 36 passengers. The flight was short, less than an hour. Shortly after takeoff, he handed a note to a flight attendant. At first, she ignored it. Then he leaned closer and calmly said, "Miss, you'd better read that note. I have a bomb." Inside his briefcase were red cylinders and wires. His demand was simple: $200,000 in cash, for parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting in Seattle. The plane circled in the air while authorities gathered the ransom. The money was photographed. Serial numbers were recorded. When the plane landed, the passengers were released safely. Cooper stayed behind. The cash was delivered. The parachutes were handed over. Then he gave new instructions. Fly toward Mexico. Keep the plane low. Keep it slow. And then, somewhere over the dark forests of Washington state, he made his move. At 10,000 feet in the middle of a storm, he lowered the rear staircase of the aircraft. Wind roared through the cabin. Rain lashed against the metal. The crew stayed in the cockpit, and at approximately 8:13 p.m., D.B. Cooper stepped into the darkness and jumped. The plane landed safely later that night, but Cooper was gone. The FBI launched one of the largest investigations in its history. Agents searched forests, rivers, and mountains. Helicopters scanned miles of wilderness. They found nothing. Years later, a young boy discovered part of the ransom money buried along a riverbank, but only a small portion. The rest vanished with him. Some believe he died the moment he hit the ground. Others believe he survived, that he was trained, prepared, calculated. In 2016, after 45 years, the FBI officially closed the case. The mystery remains unsolved. Was it the perfect crime, or a fatal mistake lost in the storm? More than 50 years later, the name still echoes. D.B. Cooper, the man who hijacked a plane, took $200,000, jumped into the night, and was never seen again.